Hello friends, this is Hedda and today I have a bit of a different video for you guys. I thought that I would do a flip through of all of my journals and planners, at least all of the ones that I have. Seems like they go back to 2014, so that's where we'll start. So this is the pile that I've got to work with and yeah, there's a bit of a few different kinds, so I think we'll go chronologically from the start to the end. Alright, so in 2014 I used this planner, and this is a pretty standard planner from Japan. I bought this at Loft, and it's got this kind of plastic cover so that it would keep it safe even if it's rainy. It's actually really nice, it's really good quality, and I use this one a lot, and I bought similar planners for the following year. So this is from before I had a bullet journal. So let's get into it. I have a bunch of purikura pictures from back then, which I think is really nice because it's all these memories from that year. So that's really cool. So here it had a calendar from 2014, 2015. I had kind of a calendex here, but it's kind of for birthdays. So I wrote that down, and then it had all of the months laid out like this. It had 12 months like this, and then it had weeklies. It has like the weeks here on this side, and then it had a blank page where you could just write down whatever. It was pretty simple back then. I did buy some small stickers and kind of used those to decorate a little bit. So this is the year that I moved from Kobe to Tokyo. Here it says came to Japan 1 year ago. So there's a lot of really good memories in this book. I have some Big Bang stickers. It kind of just went on like this. So I put down like my classes and my part-time job, homework on the side a lot. And I just used a regular ballpoint pen, I think. There was one that was really good that I liked that I bought all the time. So here in the back it had kind of a world map with different traditional costumes. Then it had some origami recipes, I suppose. And then in the back it had some origami paper. It was perforated, so you could kind of rip them out. But I kind of glued some stuff on top of it because I had no interest in the origami. So I put in the subway map for Tokyo and also the railway map. Oh, and this was my timetable. So yeah, this was probably my first semester in my university in Tokyo. So I had a lot of Japanese classes. All the blue ones were Japanese classes, Korean classes, and then I had a bunch of other classes. So university in Japan is very different from university here in Norway. That was the first one. Then we had 2015. I bought a similar planner. It's a little bit different here. It was really easy to flip through. Same kind of plastic cover. It's called Ichigo Techo. So here we have the year at a glance and all of the days again. Kind of same setup here. Birthday list, and then all the months laid out. So as you can see, I used a lot more highlighters. So I had these really cool see-through stickers that I would just like put on top of the date. I wrote down like my color coding. I worked a lot this month. That was February. That's because I had spring break. Same thing as the previous one, but I used a lot more highlighters. These are the mild liners, actually. This is when I got the mild liners that I just bought at the bookstore on campus. So yeah, just regular weeklies. It had the months laid out here on the side, and then it had the number for the month here. Some notes, but not too much. Didn't use it over summer. And then I guess I used it to memorize some kanji. Here is my earnings, like how much I worked. I always wrote it down so that I would know. Here is my timetable. It's a little bit different this year. I didn't have as many Japanese classes. Oh, this one I had a lot of. That was that. Then my 2016 schedule book, as it says. So it has the weeklies from December 2015 to January of 2017. So this was the last full planner that I bought. And then here I discovered washi tape. Let's see, this is when I moved to the US the first time. So I guess I just bought this before I left here. I finished up my classes in Tokyo, and then I moved to the US. Oh yeah, and this was my planner sticker phase, where I got a bunch of planner stickers because I thought they were really cute and spent lots of money on it, which was a waste. They didn't really fit my planner, obviously, because they were made for like the Happy Planner or Erin Condren or whatever, so I sometimes had to cut them to fit. But I mean, I realized this looked just as nice when I just decorated it myself, which is kind of when I started to think about just journaling. So yeah, lots of stickers, lots of colors, didn't write very much. I don't think there is that much in this planner, but we'll see. Yeah, lots of stickers. I remember I really liked this watermelon one because it was glossy, but you could still write on it, and the watermelons looked really cute. I guess I liked the decoration more than actually using it, and I also didn't need it very much because I didn't go to school and was kind of just working, and I didn't really need a planner for the kind of work that I did back then. So here are some pictures. This is in Tokyo, this is in Norway, this is in Norway. This one had like pockets in the back, which was kind of neat. So this is when I started just using a regular notebook for journaling. I have some pictures here, and then just lots and lots of writing. So yeah, this is 2015, so I used this at the same time as this planner, but more for writing, and then it kind of makes sense that I didn't write much in the planner. So I did some journaling, some pictures. Here I have some cards from places that I went that I really like, pictures of friends in Japan, lots of purikura, of course. I didn't finish the whole thing. It was a proper journal where I just wrote down my feelings, really. Then I started university in the US, and I got this monthly planner. It's from JStory. It's a Korean brand, I think. Just has like undated, I think there should be a blank one in the back here. Yeah, so just undated grid, and then you just fill it in. So that's what I did. So I used some stickers and some washi tape. June, I had, I guess, some leftover planner stickers, apparently. And then July, August. So I kind of stopped using this, but I kind of used it, and that's because in the middle of all of this, in June, I discovered bullet journaling. So this was kind of my first bullet journal in a way. I mean, it was meant to just be a sketchbook, but then I wanted to try journaling because I saw some online, and wow, my hand lettering is really improved. So this was June, kind of tested out some stuff, trackers, some weekly spreads, probably copied the layout from someone, and I tried a few different things, and then I moved over in my notebook that I used for school. Unfortunately, I don't have that one here, but I only did, I think, half of June and then July in there because that was kind of the summer, and because of all the notes I took for school, I'd already used all of it. So then I moved over into like my first real bullet journal. So this is a moleskin. There are some videos on my channel with this notebook because I made some plan with me videos. This notebook has like really thin paper. It's like 80 GSM. You know, it is a good first notebook. It's pretty slim, so the pages don't really fit that much. And then my first cover page, which was for August. And then my calendar, I bought some cute stickers, but what was really annoying is that the paper is kind of cream yellow, so all the white stickers look really white. But I had so much fun with this. I mean, I'd make all kinds of pages. I remember making this. I basically wanted to put as much stuff as possible into my journal. It only lasted me August to October, which is not very long. Probably because I put all these notes in here, because I also used it as a notebook. September, this was the first video that I made. I used my liners here. I didn't really have that much to work with. I had some washi tape, stickers, and some fine liners and my liners, but Other than that, most of the markers I had were alcohol based, so I couldn't really use them. It's kind of fun to look back on and see how my style has evolved. Oh, this is when I got my first Tombos. Can't believe I wrote out all of the colors. That's crazy. Yeah, bamboo theme. I learned a lot from these spreads, from what I liked and didn't like. Oh, here is Inktober. So I actually did Inktober that year, 2017, because I made dailies on one side and then I drew something on the other side. I didn't really care about any of the prompts. I just drew whatever I wanted to draw. Some of them are pretty weird. Fun fact, these are the ones that BuzzFeed stole from me. Good times. They just get weirder and weirder. But at least I finished. That's the most important. Here, I guess I just drew. At this point, I really wanted to be done with this notebook because I didn't like it that much. This is terrifying. So I wanted to draw as much as possible so that I could switch to another journal and not feel bad about it. There's a monster in the fridge and in the washing machine. Here's No Face on a Bike. I loved this spread. This was like my favorite back then. It still looks really nice. I used the alcohol-based markers here just because I wanted to test it, and it bleeds through. All right, so that's that. It had a pocket in the back. Oh, there are actually some stickers here. These are from Japan. They're little alpacas. Next up was this journal, and this one was the first journal that I really liked. So, I mean, if you've followed me for a long time, you've probably seen most of these pages on my Instagram, but we'll go through it. So this was my fall semester of 2017. Still the same year. I had so many planners in 2017. Yeah, so this was actually my last semester in the US before I went to Japan again. So November cover page, which is also the design that BuzzFeed stole. Yeah, so just simple, minimalist. December was inspired by Norwegian folklore. And this is the first time I used watercolors in here, I think. It was really fun. So this was kind of a review of the year. Joined Amino, that's kind of fun. That was back then. A lot of things happened this year. Visited Iceland and Canada and Scotland. So then there was 2018 and my spring semester, which was kind of weird because I had an internship in Tokyo. I wasn't really in school, or like I wasn't on campus for the spring semester. But yeah, I really like this color combination even now. I think I would like to use that again. So February, I had a cute theme. The Sumikogurashi gang is here. Here I ripped out some pages, but I can't remember why. And here I guess I glued some together. I don't know, weird things happened. I feel like I made a lot of weird things here in the back that took up a lot of space that didn't really have to be there. It lasted me from November through February, so 4 months. Again, not very long. Then there's this one. This is a monocle, my index, which is not full at all because I only wrote like March spreads. I didn't write the spreads that were in March, and that's why it's so short. So yeah, my future log, Purikura page. I had a Tumblr back then. I mean, I still have a Tumblr, but I don't use it. I liked this journal. I think I experimented a lot, and I liked what happened when I did. So March I had a Sakura theme, of course. because it's the month of Sakura. Here's when my mom visited me and we went all over. This is the first watercolor double spread that I made. I remember I really liked this, but it was a little bit impractical to have a round calendar like this, but it looks really nice. Oh, I remember hating these spreads. I really hated this too. I made a lot of cool weekly spreads this year. This is one of my favorites, and it's also one of the most simplest. And then May was Sailor Moon themed. It was really fun, and I drew everything on a separate piece of paper, and then I cut it out, and then I glued it in. So this is exactly 1 year ago. Different sailors on each page. And some stickers. Yeah, I really like the colors here. It was fun. Fun theme. I would like to do it again. I wrote a lot of stuff here, which is why I did like 2 spreads for each week. And then my June spread was kind of manga inspired. I never finished this drawing, which is a little bit sad. And I had these trackers that I really liked. Everything was really simple, just black and white, and I really liked that. Here was my, I guess, outfit inspiration spread. So here is July, inspired by Tanabata, which is a holiday in Japan. More fashion stuff, I guess. This was the month that I moved from Japan to Norway, which was kind of sad, but also exciting. Wow, it kept consistent with the theme. That's pretty impressive. And then August was Pokemon themed. Oh, I never finished this. I can't keep up with trackers, as you know. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this journal, I think. Yeah, washi tape. This took forever. I don't recommend making it like this. It looks really nice, but it really took forever. So there's that. Then my favorite journal of all times. This one, this is a Nuna S. So yeah, there was that, my index. I'm just gonna flip through this as quick as I can, really, because, I mean, it's really thick. Yeah, I don't even know if there's any point in showing you everything, but I made some. Let's see if I can show you my favorites. So I really like this one and the following one. I really liked the colors here. November was pretty cool. I did watercolors again. Actually, I did everything in watercolors here. So everything that is not just me writing stuff is watercolor. So that was really fun. Definitely worked hard to ruin the paper in my journal. But yeah, that was really cool. December, watercolors again, and also the gold paint that I got, which was really pretty. I really liked that. December was a good month. And then the last weeklies of 2018, did the Dutch doors. I was really into that at the time. And then I moved on to the journal that you've all seen in my video called I Threw My Journal Away. Obviously, it's not in the trash because I don't want to throw it away. After all, I mean, I did work hard on some of the pages, but it's still good to keep around for some of the pages. Some of it looks nice, but yeah. So mostly it's completely empty because I didn't like it. And then we have my current journal, which I'm not gonna flip through because, you know, you see it all the time anyway. I have about half left, so I might get to the end of the year, but I also might only get to November, which is kind of annoying, but we'll see what happens. So that's that. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it at least a little bit interesting to see my journey from this to this. It's really interesting for myself to see how I've evolved and how I use my planners or notebooks, what I need, what I don't need. If you did like this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!